Hey guys, my name is Trollisher and this week I am here with my Black Panther review. That's right, I went to see the latest Marvel movie to the cinema and I went to see it probably 2 weeks ago, I think. But I didn't have my camera back then, so now I'm making my review. I'm probably gonna keep this spoiler free and a quick little review where I focus on the main things I wanna focus. I wanna start by saying I really dig this movie. Pretty good masterpiece again by Marvel, doing some great sequences leading up to Infinity War. This month it's gonna be so good. It's gonna be so good. Okay, so in terms of Black Panther, it was able to be so different from the previous MCU movies. So many movies, and still this one was so different. It had everything to be different. Black Panther is our first hero from Africa to be presented in this universe, so it had everything to be different, and I'm glad that they went there and did something that we have never seen up until this point in this universe. Now, one of the things I like more about movies, especially this type of superhero movies, is a good villain. I love when the villain has the right motives, when we can hate him but still get behind him, like know why he's doing what he's doing. Because most movies nowadays just have a villain put there and, oh, I'm a bad guy, I'm gonna do bad things, without really a motive behind it. And I think people appreciate a good villain with the right motives to do what he's doing. This villain has the right motives, like you know why he's doing what he's doing, even though he's a bad guy and you hate him for what he's doing, you can see it. I hope this isn't a spoiler, but I also enjoyed that he had a little victory in the middle of the movie. I also like to see when villains actually win, even though in the end villains are gonna lose every single time, we know that. And I think we're gonna see that with Infinity War as well. Thanos is probably gonna win up until the very end, where he's probably gonna go down, but that's just something we know. All villains go down, and it's cool to see a villain win a little bit, and this movie did that right. Villain in this movie? Thumbs up for him. But also something that I loved a lot in this movie was that African tribe vibes. I don't think it was stereotypical, I don't think they did it in an offensive way. Like if one of these movies ever had a Portuguese reference or a Portuguese scenario, I would love it. I really digged when Fast and the Furious went to Brazil, and that's not even my country, but I really digged how they showed Brazil there, and I really enjoyed how they showed this fictional Wakanda African country. I really liked the way they expressed all that African vibes. Okay, and last but not least, I think this movie did a great job of telling a good story about a character we already know. We were introduced to Black Panther in Civil War. We were presented to this character with no backstory, even though we know these movies are based on the comics, so we know a lot about Black Panther just from the comics, but it was just kind of thrown in there, and now we get to learn his story. We get to learn his story with some flashbacks, so we get to know the past, but also some moments from the present and future after Civil War. In the end, I think he told a good story, a good first story to present us formally to this character, Black Panther. And so to end my review, I'm gonna give this movie an 8 out of 10. Not the perfect movie in my opinion, but I think the perfect movie for me will always be either like Infinity War. I think that might be, if they do it right, I might give it a 10 out of 10. Or like a movie specifically about one of my favorite superheroes. But I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10. Great movie, great introduction to Black Panther. It got me hyped for Infinite War. As I said, I already have the tickets to go with my friends. If you wanna see a review about Infinite War, I'm gonna do it anyways, but it would be good to know that you really want to see that. So if you do, please leave a like, comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Go and check my gaming channel in the description below. And for now, my name's Trollisher, and I'll see you next week. Bye guys!